Smarter Markets is back at FIA Boca, and once again, we're wrapping up during the cocktail hour with Joe Raia, Chief Commercial Officer at Abaxx Technologies. How are you?
I'm good, Dave. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You have been busy, Joe.
As always.
Yeah, I was curious. I think you probably spend more time in meetings around the conference than going to the conference panels. Just curious, your perspective on what's the conversation been?
Yeah, the conversation, and you're right. It's always more customer meetings, which is a good time to do it here. I think you guys and everybody on the team has a chance to go to all the conference panels. It's been a mix of that and the customer meetings, so it's been a good 2 days so far. A lot of discussions around what we're doing in the markets with clearing firms, broker firms, some of the trading firms that are here. A lot of discussions at the conference around digital title and prediction markets and things that are kind of new into the futures markets that the FIA maybe never got involved in. So it's definitely an interesting conference this year.
Yeah, it's been interesting in the panel conversations. As you said, it's prediction markets, tokenization, 24/7 clearing. I was sure you've been coming to these for a long time. How do you put that in context? Because it certainly seems like the prediction markets are the shiny new thing this year.
They are. This is my 26th time here over the years. It certainly has changed a lot in the focus on the different products, the different exchanges, the different risks that's in the marketplace. Certainly prediction markets are new. It's really interesting to see the firms that are here that have never been to an FIA conference before. So I think it's still early days in these products. I think some of the incumbent exchanges are looking to make that their new shiny object. But for us, I think we're really looking to see what we can do from a traditional perspective in commodity futures versus some of the financial markets that are out there.
And on the technology side, of course, a lot of conversations around it. Where do you think the industry is as a whole, though, in terms of having the operations and the infrastructure to meet the aspirations for tokenization and 24/7 clearing?
It's a big topic. 24/7. We just heard that panel this afternoon. There was a lot of debate around: do we need to pause? Is it the right thing? Is it too much of a strain on the resources at trading firms and clearing firms? How do we manage the risk over a weekend? So sounds great. 24/7 sounds great. But there's a lot of things that have to be figured out before we really get there. And I think a lot of it is managing risk and managing the human capital around that. It's a big part of it.
And taking a step back, have there been any new ideas or new topics being discussed that have caught your ear?
I think people are coming to us and asking us about our recent announcement on the digital title and our pilot projects, and a lot of good interest in that. And I think a lot of follow-ups that we'll have over the coming days and weeks about that.
That's great. And as when you came this year, who did you want to be talking to? What sort of participants in the ecosystem?
It's always, for me, clearing firms, right? This is always the big Super Bowl of clearing and risk management and the futures industry. And I think because of some of the events that are happening around the world right now, there you see probably less of a participation from clearing firms this year. They're here, not as a big force as they used to be, but certainly we've had some great conversations with our current clearing firms and some of the new ones that we're looking to bring on board.
When you're thinking from the context of the clearing firms, what is their attitude, if there is a general one, towards a lot of the topics being discussed, whether it's 24/7 clearing or tokenization? Are they embracing it? Is there a skepticism?
I think that's still a wait and see for them. I mean, certainly the incumbent exchanges are putting a lot of pressure on clearing firms to adopt this. I think they, as a clearing firm, it's all about managing risk. And so they have to look at the resources they need to build their system so that they can handle 24/7 clearing or tokenization or stable coins or the things that come around prediction markets. Those are things that are new. And I don't think that everybody's really had a fully thought out answer as how they solve those problems.
And as Boca 51 starts to wrap up and we look ahead to 2027, What would you like to see the industry make real progress on over the coming year?
I think, the things that we see are more of an adoption of new markets. Certainly, our markets are new markets. They don't compete with these existing exchanges. There are a lot of customers that want to trade our markets. I think we don't want to disintermediate clearing firms. And so we want clearing firms to really embrace these new markets as better tools for risk management that they need to get on board with, because trading firms are going to find a way to trade it, no matter who they go through. So that's an important part of our ecosystem. Again, we're fully embracing the clearing markets and the intermediation markets, and we don't want to get in the way of clearing firms. So that's an important part of our business.
And just have to ask you, Joe, because you've been coming here, you said 26 years.
26 years.
You know, does this year at Boca remind you of another year, or does it just continue to evolve?
I don't want to. Maybe I can bring it up at the FTX year back before COVID, when FTX was the new kind of shiny object here, and it obviously ended in tears. We're hoping that all the focus around some of the new things here, like prediction markets and tokenization, doesn't end up that way. I think there's a lot of good pieces that can be taken from that, and good learning experiences from the past. So hopefully, this will just help the marketplace to get to the next level of a better participation.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Dave.
it.
Thanks for having me.